Teaching for me, it's the thing that I love mostly about what I do. And of course, dancing, it's entertaining, it's an artistic way of expression, but it's something that also it's kind of very personal. It's kind of, it's like a need to an exit door of troubles and emotions and things. And I consider it very different from sharing the love and the experience in from another point of view, which is teaching. I was always very caring about teaching and learning how to teach, which is something that I constantly do nowadays. I'm very dependent of feeling good with what I'm sharing. So, and this is something that of course influences the dance, because first of all, and it's something that I also suggest to have as an experience for people who are in love with it, to
to be modest,
la
humildad, modesty,
attitude, to share it, because it makes you take back things that are taken for granted. So of course it influences a lot the dance from the point of view of search deeper in what you do, and also in feeling that everything that you do somehow is going to influence other people. So you assume it as a bigger responsibility also.
I started teaching too early also, just like the other things in tango. And I started actually teaching by being the role model. Like, I wasn't talking as many followers do. So many years I was taught by my partner. I was accompanying him, probably too early because I didn't know what I was doing. And I consider that I had to struggle to start learning, because life was giving me a lot of information, and it took me a long time to find a path that for me is synthesizing all the influences. I feel as a follower you are adapting all the time, and I have been adapting. It's I think the beautiful thing about followers, but that's also why it was so hard for me to find a kind of a way of teaching that I find complete. So I'm still working on it, and for me teaching is part of artistic process, because of course we're teaching a social dance and we don't pretend people to be artists. You can of course be just a social dancer, and it's wonderful. But where I come from, I want to give them access to this hypersensitivity that as a professional dancer you can bring. So my teaching is very much connected to my experience as a dancer, and I keep saying I want to give to let the invisible be seen, and for this you need words, metaphors, a lot of means to transmit. So it's in and out. It's helping my dance, and it's also and my dance is helping my teaching. But for me, it's the same. It's human
interaction.
Interaction. Yeah, it's all connected. Gianpiero and me have a different situation because he has regular teaching going on. Me, I choose at the moment to concentrate on the traveling. And if I can say one thing that I keep repeating, so that's why it's coming obviously out, is this thing about the invisible world. I believe very much. I keep comparing to the old time photography, the visible one and the negative. And I believe that in our world we're too much focused on what we see, and tango is about the other part, like the iceberg. No, it's the hidden part. And I believe that by dancing, performing or teaching, my task, or what I really feel like sharing, is about giving people the taste to perceive the invisible, which is absolutely not mystical. It's about energy, it's about metaphors, it's about point of view on things, and it can change everything. So I believe in this, and this is what I finally end up focusing on without wanting sometimes.
What I try is to share something that I'm very attracted also from tango, that it's so much something happening here and now. So that here and now it's something that can have a lot of variety. So I feel that an important thing would be to have many choices in order to make important the one that we pick. So what I believe and what I try to share and it can be in people that I see every week or people that I see once a year, is to figure out that, such as in language we have a grammar, or such as in recitation we have technique. If we own tools, we are not obliged, and especially would be better to don't use them always for the same purpose, but to try to use standard tools to express something that it's very much taking in consideration what is happening in this place, what is happening in this moment.